So to create a geofence on your accounts, you first open up the app, and what you need to do is make sure the device is online. As you'll see at the moment, mine's showing a grey colour. It needs to be green before you can set up a geofence, otherwise you can't send the commands to the device. Now I've just moved my tracker so it should come online in a few seconds or so. But what I do, I'll just move on to setting up. As you can see, I've already got one geofence set up on the main map. But we'll set another one up for the test. So on the bottom here, just click on geofence, and the top right, press on the plus button. Now, before I do that, you'll see here that's the test geofence I've got set up, and I can from there either edit it or delete it from this menu. So if you want to remove one, it's just a case of pressing delete, or if you wanted to change something about it, you can just make some alterations and press save. But to create a new one, press the plus button at the top, and then on the map you can draw the area that you wish to cover. So there's three ways of doing that. You see at the top here you've got the circle, square and the polygon. So if you first of all click on the circle, it'll automatically drop a 1,000 meter circle on the map. Now to change the size, see the white square at the 3 o'clock position, you need to click and hold on that, and it isn't the easiest thing to do, I must admit, but click and hold, and then once you've got it, you can just make the circle the size that you wish. Now don't make it too small, because the trouble with making it too small is you will get some misfires going out the area. So if someone goes to the car, opens up and closes their door, it might set the tracker off, and it might misfires being shown outside the circle slightly. So don't make it too small. I would make it at least the size of the street like this. What you don't want to do is make it so it's that sort of size. Okay, so let me adjust it again. Make it a decent size. Press and then press next. Or if we go to a different shape, so if you use a square instead. And this one, if you click on the top left of the square where you want the square to be, and the bottom left of the square, it'll draw the square for you. And then again, same sort of thing. You can resize it by clicking on the little squares to move it around. And with the polygon, it's just a case of drawing where you want it to be. Once you've hit 3 of them, it'll make a shape, but you can then add more to change that, and I assume again you can change the shape and size. So once you're happy with where it is, it's a case of pressing next, and from there you just enter the name of the geofence. So geofence 2, just confirm. Select the device. If you've got more than one, then you just need to select it, otherwise it will be defaulted to the one you've got. And it's a case of saying, do you want it on exit or do you want it on entry? When do you want the alarm to be? At the moment I've got it on both, and you've got a period then for when you want for it to work. You might not want it working 24 hours of the day, so you might just want to select the start and stop time for one, and start and stop time for another one, and also speed. So you can have a speed alert as well. I think it'll only generate then if it goes over a certain speed. So if I set it at 15 miles an hour, what that means is if you go outside of that area, you'll only get it if it's going up over that speed, so you won't get that misfire that I was talking about earlier. Once you're happy, just press save. It looks like the device isn't online. So yeah, there you go. I had to move it again to get it working. It's actually done it twice. So once that's created, if you go back to the home menu, you'll see the original one I created there, and you'll see the new one created here. So now I'm getting alerts when the tracker goes in and out of that area, as long as it's going over that speed.